Wait, but
I was texting the love of my life. I was like, cute, Steezy, bro. What's going on? Hey, do you have an intro? Like, do you do an intro to your
yeah,
like podcast?
I'm just ready to do it right now.
Just do it, bro.
Yeah.
Just do it. Come on, bro. We're like,
You ready?
this bitch. Yeah, you ready?
Welcome, guys, to the Gulf Coast Music Podcast. One more time. Welcome, guys, to the Gulf Coast Music Podcast. My name's Q Steezy.
I'm a cute, Steezy, nigga.
Today's new wave is Mantra.
What's up, y'all? What's good?
Yeah, man. To our viewers, we did not hotbox this room prior. Mantra's just a really cool guy.
I'm pretty up. I'm pretty sober for legal obligations.
Yes,
I have a child.
that's good. That's good. That's good.
Oh, what is up with you, dog? What's good? What's good? Tell me. Like, this is a cool setup. How'd you get to this point?
Dang, I was doing the interview.
Yeah,
All right.
man. Like, I want to know, bro. Like, what's up with this, man? Like,
So this is Gulf Coast Music.
okay.
I have, in my making music, I've tried to promote it various ways. And one of those was by sending it to Instagram pages that had followers on them. And last summer, I was like, actually, my buddy suggested that we start a channel called Gulf Coast Music so that we could promote it. And I took it upon myself to start it, and would refer back to him. And shout out Seabass, Spring Hill guys know him. But anyway, I started it last summer, and I would just take other artists' YouTube music videos
Okay.
and copy the link
Yeah.
and download it, and then put it into Canva and make it a little video, and then spam follow those guys' followers. So right now I'm at 5,000 following. It used to be at like 7,000 following, but we try to trim the number down. Essentially, that's how I do it, and just little by little, people kind of saw what I was going for, of like promoting Gulf Coast artists by reposting their music videos.
Okay.
And then get back to campus, and Chef Rod, who worked at Spring Hill as a chef, and he's relatively known in the Mobile area as Chef Rod for music,
Okay.
and outside of the Mobile area. And he's been a great guy, and great friend, and got nothing but good things to say about him. But he suggested that I do a podcast and a open mic, is what he suggested. The open mic, and then also the podcast. And now we're here. I've got my buddies to make a logo from the graphic design department, and we've got a podcast room. Yeah,
We needed this shit, bro.
awesome.
We needed this shit, bro.
I really want to take it to new heights. I'm from New Orleans, and I'm going to try to stay here all summer to keep it up. So
A lot of you New Orleans guys are coming here and like infiltrating and doing a lot of underground shit. Like, what's up with that?
hate those New Orleans guys.
No, I fuck with them. I like Brax. I fuck with you.
Brax.
Like, yeah, Brax. I got his merch on.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah, I got his merch on. Y'all buy that merch
Cool.
because that nigga has a lot of it.
Does he have a podcast as well?
Nah, he doesn't have a podcast.
Is he the one with the long hair?
Yeah. Like, he doesn't have a podcast. He be over here a lot. Like, I fuck
Gotcha.
with him heavy. He be kicking it with me at my crib and everything every time we roll through, and he just
Cool.
be chilling. Yeah, that's my secret lover. Oh. What type of questions? What type of questions you got for me?
Hey, man, we're spilling the beans.
No, don't kill me, Bryce.
That's funny. Yeah, no, I've got a lot of questions for you. First of all, because we were kind of briefing on this prior to the interview, Mobile music scene.
All right.
Give me your take of it.
It's really divided. It doesn't seem like it because it seems like a lot of people are attending certain stuff, but it's really divided in the background. Nobody's really working with each other. It's purely due to the business practices.
And yes, in our conversation, it seemed like business was the ultimate culprit.
Yeah, I know a lot of these guys. I came up with a lot of these guys, so I don't really want to just be on here like slandering people, being like, fuck off, fuck you, on some shit like that. But the
Right.
business of it is blocking a lot of new artists that would revolutionize the scene in different ways
Right.
to come in and just like flourish. Like, because the only type of new people that I've seen have been Brax, other than bands and everything like that. And no diss towards the bands and everything like that, because I fuck with them. I rock with them. I see them.
Right.
And I turn up with them. Like, I fuck with like Oversight and everybody like that. No comp. All type of people. But like, I haven't seen the emergence of any solo artists coming on stage and, really rocking it out, holding it down. and performing, except from 8 May, but it's always tricky because it's always you always have to target a certain demographic in this area, but you always want to branch out of this area also.
You're right, right. I've had some guests on here that are kind of saying like they're not dissing Mobile, but they're like, I'm no longer an underground rapper of Mobile. You know, it's kind of a statement of or a checkpoint to reach of like I've branched out.
Yeah, cause fuck Mobile.
Okay,
Yeah, like everybody kind of be dick riding and dick holding, and it's not their fault, but it just purely be people that be blowing up based off like inflated stats.
gotcha. And what do you mean by inflated stats?
People will inflate their stats. They have numbers, coming out the gate and everything like that. They have a
Right.
fan base, but once they get like some type of backing behind them, a lot of people just be inflating their stats.
And how do they do that?
Just through programs that you can go online and use and everything like that.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, and you can show that to, you know what I mean. Especially if the whole neighborhood know you
Right.
and everything like that. If your whole city know you, and you could be a fucking goofy, but you know what I mean. If you got the stats, bro, like, and the whole city know you already, it's just like, damn, have you seen this or have you seen that? It's just like a scheme. And some people really do actually have motion. I'm not trying to take away from people that actually have that,
Right.
but like that's what it be like, half the time.
Gotcha. You mentioned that the No Cap performance at the Sanger Theater was revolutionary, and I don't want to put words in your mouth, but
Yeah, it was crazy. Obviously, No Cap could do that. You know what I mean? But like for an artist to come out and do that type of stuff, like it's insane. Like,
Right.
The type of emotion that he would have coming in that building.
right.
I wasn't out here, but they said they had like 14 cop cars out here. It was crazy. So yeah, like I was.
That's it.
You know, like bro came out here with the Secret Service. So like, yeah, nah, I haven't seen a rapper or anybody from outside of the city even do that type of stuff, except like country artists.
Country arts. Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Like really big people, like Post
Right.
Malone or something like that.
What's your opinion of the bands here? And I may just not have a good interpretation of them yet, or I just haven't observed them well enough yet.
I fuck with everybody that like I've performed with and met in real life. Like I
Right.
fuck with them, like heavily.
Right.
They made my performances better. Like just by observing them, they
Right.
made my performances better. They made me help like be more in tune with the crowd, dip into a whole different scene.
So you perform with the bands.
Yeah. Like
But what I was getting at was the ones that I've seen are, it seems like the emo genre is thriving the most. Maybe,
it's different pockets, bro. I can't
Okay,
even
gotcha.
explain that type of shit.
okay,
Okay, like yeah, like I can't even explain that type of shit. I'm not into that. Like I be listening to like underground SoundCloud rap and
Yeah.
vaporwave, like Mallsoft.
Paperwave.
Vaporwave,
Vaporwave,
yeah,
gotcha.
vaporwave, like Mallsoft type shit, like that type of shit. I enjoy what I see live.
Okay. Yeah. I think it's
I
hard. It's
enjoy
hard
what I
not
see
to. It's,
live.
you kind of get that nostalgic feeling to it. Yeah.
Yeah,
So I had another
yeah.
question.
List of questions. Yeah, list.
I do have a list of questions. I typically come with a list of questions. It helps out. But I'm trying to freestyle with you.
Okay.
You have SoundCloud.
Yeah,
And I tried to search you up on Apple Music,
yeah.
and I had to text Jay, NMBGJ, and I was like, I can't find Mantra on Apple Music.
Yeah.
And he was like, it's he just sent me a link to a song that he and Ken Z did, which is really good, Triple Threat, that's on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
What's your motivation to stick with SoundCloud?
I had a lot of people not DM me. I guess you would say DM. Like I had a lot of people DM me, like people from all over the world, like not only from here, Brooklyn, the Netherlands,
Mhm.
Austria, Mexican. I had to Google Translate with a nigga. Like, I had to Google Translate, and like the organic like feel of it is great because one of these kids had said like I had helped him like get through his bullying and shit. Like I was
That's
just
awesome.
like I was like, damn, I'm rapping about
Right.
doing some wild shit. So like I don't understand.
Right.
But like he just whatever he felt up
Right.
in there, like it was crazy. And that's how I feel like doing live events too.
5 years, I influenced the bullies.
Yeah.
No, that's a Triple Threat bar. I was trying to act cool.
Yeah. I know. No. That's how I feel because like every time we touch, like it's more of a humbling thing. Every time I touch the room with somebody, like
Right.
it's like, yeah, we're gonna rap, we're gonna do this, everything like that. Like I've been drained, I've been
What do you
out
mean
of
by
pocket.
drained?
Like I've been drained, like, you know, and sitting in the room, like creatively drained. I was like, fuck
Gotcha.
it, bro. Like I don't even know. And like I don't know. I've been hyped up a lot of times.
Oh, that's cool.
I've been hyped up a lot of times, and the shit don't feel real. And I have to. I don't know. I was freestyling up in there,
Right.
and that's how I felt.
What do people typically say when they hype you up? Like, this dude's got the sauce.
Nah, man. Like it'd be mainly from the shows. They'd be like, dude, you did so good. At first, I was
Okay, gotcha,
freestyling,
gotcha.
like coming up, like
Right.
in high school and shit. Just like, oh, dude, you're gonna make it, and all type of stuff. Like it's just a lot of stuff be getting in my head, and so
Yeah,
I try not to be like a lot of rappers out here where it's just be like, oh yeah, I know I'm the shit and everything, cause like my baby may watch this, and I don't just want her to. I want her to know the real, like.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like I be going through shit like everybody else. Like I be going through the worst. So
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like and like a lot of times I don't really be feeling like, especially dealing with people. That's why I'm so open to say what I say about the music scene. A lot of times I don't really even be feeling this shit be real. Like this shit don't be real. Like
What exactly doesn't feel real?
like the ins and outs of just going within the music scene, like touching hands with people, a lot of times it don't feel real. So that's why like I really go in, especially with people like Jay. Like I've been in the studio recording with Jay, Kenzie.
Right.
Who else? I can't. It's escaping my mind. Link with Trev.
He's a really cool guy.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Sam Bet. Like it's a list of people, but it's also like a huge list of people where I'm just shaking hands. I can give you some stories, bro. I could really break it down and give you some like real underground stories. Bro.
Give me some underground stories.
Oh, dude. Okay, so boom. 2019. I think it was 2019, 2020. Like it was eras of other underground. You had like the all night era. You had the hood rat era. In between, you had like the pre Shady Nasties era.
All right. Let's see. So,
Like
give me some groupings of these eras. Like, what's
dude, during the all night era, they were getting crazy people to come in. They had like Xavier Wolf, Quando Rondo. You know what I mean? All type of people.
by getting them to come in? What do you mean?
Like performing and everything.
In Mobile.
In Mobile.
And that is the Crazy Night.
Nah, dude. So boom, Xavier Wolf came in. They had it was some underground artists, you know, that I know. Shout out Hippie Cocaine, Valley Boy. You know what I mean? They were up in there fucking.
Shout out Hippie.
They're up in there. So you know.
I don't know Hippie. No, that's just a cool ass name.
Oh man, Hippie's a fucking trip.
Okay.
Nah,
That's shocking.
nah, dude. Valley was up in there. Hippie were up in there just flexing guns. Fucking Valley has some type of pea shooter in his fucking ankle or whatever the hell. Like it's just
What's
like
a pea shooter?
You know, like some minigun, like not a minigun, but like some like
A pellet
miniature-
gun?
something like that. But it had bullets in it. He's just like, yeah, this is gonna knock somebody off, bro. Long story short,
Shout out to the underground.
Oni Mask, goddamn, and his group, yeah, bro. And they were with the Hood Rat group. They came. I don't know what they were fighting about. I guess Valley Boy girls was tripping about something, and boom. It's a video, because I heard niggas were fighting, and I was at the venue with my boy Parker. Shout out Parker. And I just left. I was like, I heard niggas were fighting. I was just like, all right, we finna go, bro. We ain't even finna deal with this. So, seeing the video, bro, like, Valley Boy, shirtless, ready to fight this one.
There's always a video.
Yeah, bro, one big ass black dude. Another nigga comes out of nowhere, bro, fucking booms his ass. And he just falls to the ground. Uddy Mask puts him in a rear naked choke, bro. It's crazy moments in the underground. Crazy moments in the underground, bro.
What was the premise behind that?
They just didn't like each other from the jump. Like that's what it was. I hate. Hey, if anybody has a problem with this, fuck you. Like I don't
All right.
Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, it be some crazy moments in the underground.
And
like,
was that the Hood Rat era or which era was that?
That was like all night. Hood Rat, pre Shady Nasty. It was like right in between, bro. It was right in between.
Bermuda
like,
Triangle.
Yeah, cause like that's where the height of everything was. Like, cause they were getting people like 1,000 Band Funny. To, Hood Rat was getting people like 1,000 Band Funny to come perform where they're at, and Hood Rat was in fucking Foley. Their shows were crazy though, bro. Like it was insane, bro. Like the police had to come out there tripping, all type of shit, bro. Like their shows were insane. Like I barely performed. I had like crazy ass BM. I fuck with my BM. Don't take my kid. I fuck with my BM, bro. Like I had a crazy ass BM, and I couldn't do shit. So I was just like, fuck, bro. So like, yeah.
What? I didn't know you were such a proclaimed performer.
Yeah,
Well, what's the technique? What's anything behind it? What's the secret?
Adderall.
There you have it, kids.
Nah, bro. I mean, sometimes, but like, like I don't get stage fright. I get hype. I used to have to like way back whenever I was like 15. I was wrestling, so
Got it.
that was a lot to prepare, especially since like if I didn't make weight, I had
Right.
to.
You're just smacking yourself.
Nah, I'm not smacking myself, bro. I literally spit in a cup
Okay.
and just to lose weight and run, and like I couldn't eat
Got it.
like during that day, so it was just like, and then I had to perform under that type of stress. So I was just like, I liken it to that, like.
Oh, okay. But you don't do that for performing.
Nah,
Okay.
what
Okay.
I guess the ritual I do perform like I have headphones. I came up in here with headphones. Like I just do this with everything. I go to the studio, like
Right.
anything music related. I have headphones on. I'm listening to some music. I'm always taking stuff in. Like,
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
that's how it is.
You're getting in the zone, yeah.
Yeah. It just depends. If I'm with my girl, bro, you know what's going on, bro. You know what's going you know what's going on. I'm gonna be late to that show, boy. I'm gonna be late to that bitch. But
That's a supportive BM.
yeah, man. Nah, not my BM. Not my BM.
Okay.
Julie, I love you. But like, nah. Julie, I love you to
That's
death.
what we're here for.
What else you got, bro? I'm excited. This is my very first interview like ever.
No, it's not.
Yeah, dude, that ass.
I've seen you on different podcasts.
But like that was me interviewing people.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, and all right. Well, let me ask you about that. That's Dolphin Street Sound.
Nah, I don't really work with Dolphin Street Sound.
That's New Religion.
Yeah, it's just purely. I have a platform, New Religion. I'm doing
Right.
a ton of content. I do song wars through there, kind of like
Song Wars, right?
yeah, like Playboy Max and everything. We just stream it through IG and Discord.
Gotcha.
Um,
I'm gonna send you some stuff.
you gonna send me some stuff? You wanna be in the next song wars? We got spots open.
And how do you? Well, what's explain?
Free entry, $50 cash prize to the first place. Second place, $25 cash prize. I feel like people be paying to get into these. I feel like, you know what I mean, first come, first serve type of shit. 10 contestants, 1v1s, your song against somebody else's.
And so you don't actually perform it; it's just playing.
Yeah, it's just playing.
I see.
We just stream it. I feel like we gotta attack the internet too.
I'm excited.
Yeah,
Well, how many times have y'all had this?
This is the third one.
Gotcha.
This is the third one. So
And how do you guys like decide when to have it and promote it?
we usually have it at the end of every month. I didn't do it this month because through New Religion, I was just working on like putting up so many live events. Like I'm working through Pensacola right now, just trying to do live events and everything.
Well, why is Pensacola the hot spot?
It's easier to get a venue because a lot of these venues over here be dick holding and gatekeeping.
Right. And explain.
Okay, so like, nah, you know what? I'll keep it blunt. They took Shady Nasty's method. They know they took Shady Nasty's method, bro. So like that's how I'm rocking. Like, and I don't care. I don't care how they feel about it. They're just gonna take Shady Nasty's method and just. Like,
What was
pack it
Shady
out, like,
Nasty's method?
Nah, I can't get the sauce.
Okay.
I can't get the sauce. But like they're gonna.
But
take
in terms of promotion wise, or
in terms of like booking and promotion, but
Okay.
I like how Shady Nasty's is profiting.
and is that a
Maybe
person or a group?
A group is like 2 people.
Okay, gotcha.
Nostalgic and Ghostlings.
But Shady Nasty was an era as well.
Yeah, it was an era. They had an era just now, dude. They had an era, like a whole thing last year. The cops came and shut them down because they couldn't pay taxes on it.
Right. It's your degree of effectiveness of an event seems to be determined by the cops.
I mean, it's generational.
Sure.
No, man. It's generational, man. And nobody should pay to perform. Nobody should pay to. You should be paid to perform. You're putting your gas, your essence, your art out there, bro. Stay at home until they can pay you to perform. Sorry.
But I mean, the booking of a venue costs money.
Mhm.
You know, who's gonna
If you're putting on that show, you might as well just
eat it?
You better know what you're doing.
Hmm.
That's all I have to say. If you're putting on that show, you better know what the fuck you're doing. And if it works for you, then it works for you. You know what I mean? I can't say if I'm right or wrong,
Right.
but that's just how I feel. Like nobody should be paying to perform. Period.
Okay. Fair enough. Let's see. Let's talk about your favorite collabs.
J-Way.
J-Way.
Yeah, that's my dog, J-Way. We made a collab album called Trap Hippie. And
How long?
damn, I don't know, like 10, 12 tracks. 10, 12 tracks.
That's good. Hey, briefly, how does that process go? Because I've never done a collab album with somebody.
Hard as fuck.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Incredibly challenging. He stayed in Birmingham at the time while I did it.
Right.
So like
Oh, so this was a remote project.
not even like I had to link with him. Anytime I'm cooking with somebody, like I'm linking with you in the
Seems
studio.
impossible to not do that. Yeah.
It kind of it is, you know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
you could just sing, tracks, but to me, like I gotta feel you, bro. I gotta dap you
Yeah.
up. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like I gotta fuck with you. So like, and I was open with just giving features out before, but now I'm just like, nah, fuck that. I'm not doing that.
How much would you charge for a feature?
Nothing. Like I just fuck with you off the strength
I
because
see.
we could do like, especially since I got cameras and stuff, we could do so much more with it. You know what I mean?
What do you mean by that?
Like we could create content. We could actually like push it further than you just hopping on my song and you just being there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay, gotcha. Are you big on videography?
yeah. I had like a candid documentary-ish vlog style thing that I did. It's called The Locals. I just went. I was at different events and I just videotaped it, or studio sessions I would be at. I would videotape it, or like
Right.
anything music related. I'll just be at videotaping shit.
And is that because you're enamored by the music scene or enamored by videography?
You remember Og?
I don't know who Og is.
You don't remember that? You remember whenever ASAP Rocky and Lil Uzi were like freestyling outside in front of a car, and it was like a greenish type tint.
I've never seen that.
You never seen that? That's
Yeah.
where I got it from.
Gotcha.
Cause
Damn. How come? Damn.
yeah, man. I just put like, cause we would hang out with a lot of people in the scene, so it
Right.
was like we'd be everywhere. I'm finna drop a second one. I'm finna drop like a part one of that, cause like I have so much footage. We just be around everybody from here to New Orleans, Birmingham, Pensacola. We just be with everybody, so you know what I mean.
Mhm.
I'm just connected.
That's great. Where's your favorite spot?
Oh, dude, you're about to get me in trouble. Hey, I can't lie. I don't want to say that.
Almost got him.
I don't want to say that. I don't want to
Almost.
say that. I want to say that. You
Yeah.
almost got my ass in trouble because I was about to say some wild ass shit. Hey,
Oh, I think I know what you're gonna say. Maybe I'm wrong.
I will say this. Wapo, whenever I did that show with him and Nola,
Right.
he gave me 50. He gave me his pay for that show that night. So I have to say Nola for that. And like I don't know. That's something different. I've never had anybody do that for me. Like, and I don't really even be taking payment from shows because of like how the business goes. So I just be like, nah.
And because you think somebody can get you after in some kind of way?
Nah, not even, bro. I just don't want to. Like, I just don't want your money. I make enough. Like, even if I know, I'm gonna buy this venue, bro, I'm gonna have the money enough to pay these people because I have like 3 streams of income. Like, why would I?
Right.
You know what I mean? I know my money is gonna go in this.
Would you like to elaborate on that? I don't want to get too far into your personal life.
It's just like a business plan, bro. Like, it's just a business plan you're supposed to have. Like, I just work. I just work a lot. So it's just like.
Well, what are your jobs?
Auto detailing, and the other one I just work at a store. I just don't want people to come in and ambush me.
Yeah.
But like in the third stream, I'm not gonna say that.
Okay. Fair enough.
But like, nah, bro. Like, you have to have a business plan. You got to be ready to take a hit. You got to be ready to do something generational because you're pushing a scene, and you're in the underground pushing the scene. In fact, I'm glad we having this, bro. I stopped calling myself an underground artist too. I call myself independent from now on because like I just like you, I have a platform, independent entity. I'd rather partner with somebody than just be like sticking to the underground where everybody's kind of like fucking each other over.
Yeah.
Ooh, my bad, bro. Ooh, I'm ready. Thank you for having this interview. I wanted to get this shit off my chest. I'm gonna get some shit off. All right, so boom. I went to go do a video shoot with this nigga named Stinky Pete, bro. Right?
Stinky Pete.
Yeah. So, and it's not really any problem anymore, bro. Like, he took what he took. I let him have it. I texted him. I was just like, hey, here, you can have the cash because I just don't like doing bad business at all. Like, if anybody knows me, like, you're either gonna have that money before I see you that day or before we even hit that date for whatever I'm paying you, whether it be a music video, a photo shoot, anything.
You always pay before though.
Yeah, I'm not doing no payment plans. I'm not doing none of that stupid ass shit, bro. Like, especially to a person. You're not an entity where they can report and account for that. I'm
Right.
not doing that.
Right.
Okay, so like,
You got good street credit.
yeah, I have a good face card, bro. Like
Yeah.
I really do. Like I don't just go over here and fuck over people. But like I had linked up with them for a video shoot. The first time it was cool, you know what I mean? Got it in, whatever.
Pause.
Yeah, no super diddy. And then like the second time around, I was just like, hey, you know what I mean? Boom, boom, boom. We got pretty much fucked up on our own schedules and we had to reschedule. He had to go to Atlanta or some shit. You know what I mean? Like
Everybody goes to Atlanta.
everybody goes to Atlanta, bro.
Yeah.
He ran to that bitch. You know what I'm saying? He ran to that bitch. But like, I'm not thinking anything of it. You know what I mean? I was like, all right, you know what I mean? Like, he didn't really say anything. I understood it because I saw his story and we rescheduled anyway, like the first time. Second time around, I'm waiting. I waited like a couple weeks before I said something. And I said something on my story first because I don't play about my money, bro. Like, I just don't. It's not a thing.
Yeah.
It's not for me.
It's not a fun game to play.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Especially if you got shit pressing. So I'm just like, you know what I mean? I pay you to do this. Let's do this. Let's lock in. Let's do this shit. Bro, I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm waiting, bro. I'm waiting for a response. I've paid this nigga in full. I'm waiting for a response.
How long are you waiting?
I don't even remember. I know it's some days. Like, it was some days.
And he didn't even respond.
Yeah, he's just like, and he hits me with like, at first I was like tripping on the net. I was like tripping on Instagram. I was just like, bro, should I go down the floor and beat this nigga's ass? I was tweaking. I was tweaking. And I was just like, he's just like, nah, bro, you could have hit my phone and did all this other shit. And I was just like, cool, I'm in the wrong for that, whatever. And I was like, we got past that. I was like, we can reschedule. Does the same thing, bro. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I'm about to tweak, bro. I'm about to trip. And like, I was just like, nah, you know what? Because I'll really trip. I won't, like, I'm not a tough guy, bro. Like, I don't really try to be on that type of shit. But if I feel like you're playing with me, bro, like, I'm gonna trip. So I was like, nah, keep the bread, bro. I apologized to the nigga on like IG story or whatever. All his niggas seen it, whatever the fuck. But like that type of shit, it's really hard to maneuver in the underground and be pushing out as like a solo artist whenever all this shit.
So how
going
do you
on in the
differentiate between the underground and independent? Because in my opinion, underground means that you haven't crossed the surface yet, and many independent artists haven't crossed the surface.
It's about how you're doing it. It's about how you're moving it. It's about how you carry yourself as a brand.
Do you have any examples?
It's like a representation thing, like where you started from. So if I started from SoundCloud, you know what I mean, people gonna come call me like an underground rapper. But say somebody like gaining traction from like Spotify, they gonna call him an independent artist, which is kind of silly. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like it just depends on what your brand is and what you're representing.
Gotcha.
And so like,
I mean, but nowadays it's never been easier to put your stuff on Apple Music and Spotify.
yeah, but like, what's your sound? You know what I mean? That's where it kind of.
That is a big thing too.
What's your aesthetic?
Right. Also, like quality of the music that you make. You know, there's kind of a I'm forgetting the word, but underground artists are associated with poor, more distorted quality sometimes than independent. You know.
You know what I mean? Like, and then with the independent, there's a lot of people with money that that are independent artists. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of people that with money that are not. I mean, there's a lot of people without money that are not. Goddamn. But I just see it as like, what are you putting your brand into? What type of money are you putting your brand into? Like,
If you were offered a label deal today, would you take it?
depends.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I don't.
A favorable one.
A favorable they're all 360. So like I just.
Well, I'm saying like if it were somebody at it, I don't know the nuances of it, but if it were favorable enough that you were able to leave your jobs and become a full-time artist and have the similar standard of living just as an artist full-time and make money from music, would you do that?
You gotta think about it's a business plan. It's more of a business plan type of deal. So I for the sake of everything, I'd say yeah, and I'll just be like,
If you need to take that, you can.
I can't. Okay,
Yeah.
that's my girlfriend. My bad.
I'm just gonna stop. All right. He just had to take a call, so that's why it's gonna have that little stop delay. Um, uh, I've heard that you did some battle rapping at some point.
Nope.
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 All right, we're gonna do that one more time. The I'm just gonna wait for you to.
No, no,
No.
not at all. No, I'm
Yeah.
answering your question.
Yeah, no, I know, I got
Oh,
you.
yeah, for real?
I'm just gonna act like I didn't even ask that.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, 'cause
I was like, no.
All right, here we go. Yeah, he just had to take a call, so that's why that had that start and delay. Um, let's see. So what were we talking about? We were talking about
Oh, would I sign a label deal? Probably.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, cause I wouldn't want to work a job. I wouldn't work jobs anymore. So like, it would be like that. I think that would just be as simple as that. I feel like we don't know the life enough because they're probably getting wired money, but in the end, that money is like in advance. So
Mhm.
they're just gonna pay it back.
yeah, that's what I've heard.
So,
Yeah.
fuck that.
Did you shoot and edit the Stop Perpetrating music video?
Fuck. Nah, that was my nigga Chuck. Shout out Chuck. Damn, big finger ass. But nah, that was my nigga. That was my nigga Chuck. Bro, like I fuck with Chuck. He's such a chill dude. He's so ominous.
Mm.
He's so ominous. Bro is such a chill individual.
Cool. No, I really liked it though.
Heck yeah. Yeah, that was on Negoverse. That was on Negoverse.
Gotcha. And is Negoverse is out?
Yeah, Negoverse out all plats. All plats. I
All
hate it.
plans.
Yeah.
Well, I need to find that link then.
You need to find that. I'm not giving y'all just listen to it on SoundCloud, bro. I got like a wave on SoundCloud. Come on, bro.
Bro's trying to stay underground.
I'm not trying to say fuck these niggas, bro. Like I got a BM on my shit and all type of shit, bro. Like I should already just own the shit. Nah, shout out K Subi. He made the beats.
That's fine. How'd you meet him?
I did not meet this man. I just beat surf. I was never. It was really weird. I was never like. I wouldn't say cool, but I never really attached to too many people locally except Max. That's my like one of the main engineers I go to, and he an artist. But I never attached to too many people. Look, I be fucking with everybody and collabing, yeah, but like
Right.
as far as producers, like my sound be like I be trying to find some shit that just be hitting my emotions at the time.
Sure.
I don't know, but yeah,
Yeah, fair enough. No, because I'm trying to dabble in the game of finding producers, and I think nowadays, you find them via social media the quickest, and but yeah, that's all the questions I've got. But I really want to hear more story time and more input from you.
I'll tell you about Negoverse. I'll tell
Okay.
you. So like, I wish you could get Kenzie on the fucking phone. Nah, bro. He said, nah, bro. This is gonna be like an in and out project. Why is Whoop de Whoop stealing my sound? Why are these big artists stealing my sound? Why I put the Glow Sound in Mobile and these big artists stealing my sound? That shit don't make no sense. That shit don't make no sense. Y'all have crazy. Y'all can hit up Cash Cobain. I can't hit up Cash Cobain. I don't even know this nigga. Y'all can hit up like 808 Southside, nigga. Mustard, nigga. Kendrick just yelled this nigga name in a song. Y'all could hit that nigga up. Nah, y'all want to take the Glow Sound. I'll tell you what. Look, whenever I made Negoverse, I fell out with one of my best friends. Like,
Right.
it was a hard moment. They tried to dap me up at the bar.
Mhm.
Actually, fuck that. And I will put it on wax. They tried to say my boy Shingo Bay was out here, you know what I mean, doing dastardly things. And he wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna get into the details, but that girl was lying. And then, you know what I mean? She was antagonizing a lot of shit. So I was like, nah, bro, I can't fuck with this anymore. Like, it got to a point once she said what she said about Shingo, I was just like, nah, I can't do this. And like, I didn't want to bring it to my friend group.
Right.
I don't want to be that guy, be like, you know what, bro? Fuck this bitch, bro. I'm tired of this shit. Like, I didn't want to do all that. I was just like, oh man. I just put it in the music. Like, I just put everything in the music. If you go listen to Negoverse and you from Daphne, shout out Kelton. You would hear the references. And yeah, I'm saying everything on wax in this interview. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. Fuck these niggas, bro. Like real life. And like, yeah. And I talked about like the whole Pete situation in Negoverse too. Yeah. All type of shit. Yeah. That's how it is. Do you You want like
I want to hear kind of the backstory of the, like you were saying before. Oh,
I isolated myself, bro.
gotcha.
And like they were a big part of why my sound sounded the way it did, like why my beat sounded the way it did, why I
Right.
would go off and rap the way I did and everything like that. They were a big reason for that. But they just did some fly ass shit.
Gotcha.
They just did some fly ass shit. And I'm not mad about it anymore. If I seen them in public, I just, you know what I mean, be whatever. It's not like any crazy.
Right.
But I would just be like, I can't be in the same area for too long with all that type of shit, bro. Because I just feel like I'll be cheating myself out of time.
Gotcha. When you say that they could go to Cash Cobain and Mustard, are you saying that they took a certain sound that you had made and?
Bro, we know what the deal is, bro.
Oh, okay.
Bro, we know what the deal is. Yeah, they took the glow sound from me, and I'm putting that on wax. Me and MOM were the only people doing this glow sound in this area. Like
Right.
at the beginning, not even at the beginning of last year.
Right.
So, and this everybody was rapping on NBA YoungBoy type beats. So I don't know what happened. Like, I don't know what happened. Like, everybody was rapping on them Rilo type beats, bro. And no disrespect to them, but like, come on, dog. Stop stealing sound. I know everybody in Alabama, especially like within the Mobile area and everything like that, you have two different distinctive sides of rap. One distinctive side of rap sounds the same as everybody else on that side of rap.
Mm-hmm.
I get that, but at the like, you can't come over here and overly monetize something that you just were never a part of in the first place. It's just stealing sound, and I don't respect that.
Fair enough. Well, what's next for you?
We got Song Wars. We got an event, the Cam Lounge on DIP, March 29th. We got another event, CC Store. Shout out CC's. I haven't met her yet. I've not met her yet. She looks lit on her Instagram. I ain't gonna lie, she looks lit on her Instagram, bro. But shout out CC's. And then Lou's Lunchbox. I'm supposed to be collabing with them. A big person I didn't get to shout out. Major shout out to Yes Daddy.
And who was that?
Is an artist out of here. He's doing a lot of things independently. He's moved across like different states like LA, New York, doing shows and everything. He done a lot of stuff with the Soul Kitchen.
I need to get him on there.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's a very odd individual. Like I interviewed him. Crazy, bro. It was like one of the craziest interviews I've had. So like I was like, damn. And
What's your favorite spot to perform in Mobile?
nowhere.
Okay.
Nowhere. My damn house, I guess.
In the mirror.
If you fuck with me, if you want to see me perform, if you see me perform, you fuck with it, just ask. I mean, I will pop out at a McDonald's parking lot, I guess.
Well, it might have to hit you up for a Spring Hill performance because I hold concerts at Spring Hill and
It be turned.
it'd be turned.
It be turned.
It'd be turned.
Have you seen me perform? Have you seen videos? Like,
I haven't.
okay, I mean, you
Is it
gotta.
viewer discretion?
Nah, it's not like anything like that. I mean, I just be getting lit, bro. Like,
Sure.
I just be getting turned.
Yeah, no, that's how it should be.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can do that. Yeah.
All right, all right.
Yeah, bro. You can hit me up, but my favorite performance.
I'll wire you some money.
You'll wire me some. You're good. My favorite performance was like this one that I did. Fuck. It was with Oversight, Project Ascension,
Is
Valley Fire.
never mind. I don't want to make any assumptions.
Huh.
I was wondering because I know Trev is associated or is in a band.
Yeah, he's the bassist of Oversight.
Oversight. That's what I was. Yeah, because I'm trying to connect the dots with the bands because I'd like to have some bands on here. And
Yeah, for sure.
yeah,
Yeah, I would definitely hit up like No Count Ballastella, Oversight.
Yeah.
White Phosphorus.
cool.
Yeah, man, that'd be more than welcome.
Yeah.
So.
With regard to our concerts, and we'd mentioned Logan earlier from Subsequent Audio.
Best friend for a very long, since like 4th grade.
Really?
Yeah.
No, he's the GOAT. He was more than accompanying, I suppose, with concerts and just in business. I mean, he's a great guy, and he'd done our concerts in the past, and yeah, I really respect what they've got going on.
that was my very first engineer ever. Whenever I started rapping.
When you were 4 years old?
Nah, bro. Whenever I was 4.
You said he was your best friend since you were 4. So.
Nah, fourth grade. Fourth grade.
Oh, fourth grade.
Yeah.
That's when y'all started chopping beats up.
Nah, man. It was like after high school.
Okay, gotcha.
So it was like way after. But yeah, that was the guy that really like jump started everything about me musically ever. Like,
Really?
Yeah, Logan is like.
Nice, nice.
If it wasn't for Logan, I would never have the consistency I have today.
What were y'all recording on?
Audacity.
God, damn.
Still banging them hoes. I can't lie, bro. That nigga was magic with it, bro. I didn't understand, but
That's awesome. That's awesome. What was the studio setup back then?
it was my house. But he like brought like a big DJ mixing board at one point. He would just sit there and do it. I think he's so much of a perfectionist. He just like, had to stop doing it.
He was just addicted to it.
Nah, man. He was just like, I can't get this right or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Like, I could sense it. So I
Yeah.
was just like, yeah, like, yeah.
No, I mean, like I said, I really respect what he's got going on. But it was great having you, Mantra. And is there anything else you'd like to say?
Shout out to the nigga on the keys.
Yeah, Cole Christo back there. Couldn't do it without him.
Q Steezy. Fuck yeah, bro.
Mantra in the building.
Yeah, man. That man tired as fuck right now. I'm overwhelming him.
Nah,
I'm not overwhelming you, big ass dude. So I know I'm not overwhelming your ass.
Boss, golly. We had a great convo. Yeah, it was great having you.
My dog.
Of course,
My
brother.
dog.